Mount Tam is the only mountain that I know of along the coast that has that special quality of almost being like literally an island. It's got a really great representation of all the different kinds of natural communities that are found along the coast in just one place.
As special and beloved as the mountain is, there's a lot to be understood about its overall health and resilience. Now, recently, 60 land managers and scientists came together to share their knowledge about Mount Tam's plants, animals, and ecosystems.
It was a wonderful gathering of a lot of incredible colleagues from across the Bay Area who are experts on all different aspects of Mount Tam's natural history and ecosystem and watershed function. They all have a different piece of the puzzle that is important to connect in order to understand the big picture of how a natural resource is doing.
This holistic approach, unprecedented in its scale, revealed new findings, new challenges, and new hope.
To be able to have an adaptive, science-based approach that looks at current trends and status of our lands and the animals and plants within it really helps us make smart, efficient, and effective decisions.
When you're in public lands management, it's very easy to focus exclusively on things that are wrong. But through this process, we've really taken the time to also call out things that are okay, or things where, yes, we are on the edge of a change, but we do have the capacity to actually make a difference.
My involvement's primarily been with birds on the mountain, but it's the power of this process that's put birds in the context of these other things and pinpointed areas where we need to do more research.
And the Sargent Cypress Forest is a really good example of a system that seems to be relatively resilient. It is resistant to invasion by non-native species.
Through collaboration, scientists and land managers now know what they don't know about Mount Tam.
You know, science really underpins everything we do. We have identified some pretty important knowledge gaps that we want to focus some inventory and research work on.
Mount Tamalpais State Park in particular needs much more detailed information about the current status of our forests in the face of sudden oak death mortality, pathogens, climate change. Additionally, we really need more information on our rare plant populations.
But scientists and land agencies are only part of the Mount Tam story. Native peoples were the first stewards of the mountain. Conservationists rallied for its protection in the 20th century. And it's people like us who will help ensure Mount Tam thrives for generations to come.
The land managers need to hear from the community at large that they're concerned about the loss of native species and fire risk and all these things that are going on.
My vision for the future of land stewardship in the mountain is that it is a core foundational element and also an inspirational element. Core and foundational because it's how we'll make our decisions, but inspirational because it's what moves people to understand their world and then commit to taking care of it.
It really is the place on which our lives depend in Marin County. It's where we get all of our water. And as we apply science to this area, we get a better understanding of the critical decisions that have to be made for the long-term health, not only for the mountain, but for our long-term health.
There's a variety of different ways that the community can get involved right now, today. We are creating new opportunities for youth, particularly high school students, to become engaged in the mountain so that they can start to build a relationship that will last a lifetime.
Visit onetam.org to see what scientists and land managers are learning about the health of Mount Tam and what work they hope to initiate to fill data gaps, reduce threats, and improve the health of our beloved mountains' natural resources. Get informed and then get involved. Discover volunteer opportunities, citizen science projects, and a whole lot more.